Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of the Afternoon Macaroon. My name is Coco. If you joined us last week, we made a beautiful chocolate fondant with a vanilla meringue. And if you've ever made a meringue before, you know that it is egg whites only. And I'm always left with, what do I do with those egg yolks? Because I hate to have the food go to waste. And I know if I put them in my refrigerator, they're just going to sit there. One of my favorite things to do with my egg yolks is to make bright, zesty, creamy, spreadable, absolutely delicious lemon curd. It just so happens that this recipe for curd uses 4 egg yolks to make the curd, and we used 4 egg whites to make our meringue, so they are beautiful to go in tandem with each other. Lemon curd was originally made with dairy, hence the name curd, because you would separate the curds and the whey from milk, and that is how they got that creamy, rich texture. Really simple, humble ingredients here. In this case, I'm going to be using lemon, but really, you can use any type of fruit: passion fruit, tangerine, lime, grapefruit. The sky is really the limit here. So take this as an opportunity for you to look at what you have growing fresh in your area or in your fridge waiting to be used and make something delicious with it. You will need a double boiler for this recipe. Just like with the chocolate fondant, we need a double boiler. I use 2 pots. You could also use bowls as well to make that double boiler. But really, whatever you have in your kitchen, just utilize that. With all that being said, let's get to cooking.
We'll start off with 4 egg yolks, 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter, 2/3 cup sugar, and then 2 to 3 lemons. We'll start by separating our eggs if you haven't done that already, and we want to really make sure we get the egg yolks in one bowl and the egg whites in another. As I said, I used my egg yolks to make this recipe and my egg whites to make meringue, and I'll link that up here if you guys want to do the same. Then in a pan that is cold off the heat, we're going to plop all 4 of our beautiful little baby egg yolks right in there. And then we're going to zest 1 lemon or the fruit of your choice into that. It's going to be about 1 tablespoon, should be about 1 lemon, but obviously depends on the size of your lemon. We'll put that into our pan and then add our 2/3 cup sugar. This is all while the pan is not on heat. We'll add in our lemon juice, 1/3 cup of lemon juice into that, again off the heat, and then make sure our water is ready. Then we can place our pan over that double boiler and get to whisking. And what we're trying to do here is just make sure that everything is emulsified together. We want to keep this on pretty low heat once it's reached a boil, so turning it down just to make sure those eggs don't start to curdle. We're really just trying to heat everything up so that it can start to mix together and the magic can start to happen. So you can see a little bit of frothing on the edge just from the mixture, but we really want it to be this smooth, velvety mixture at the end. That is when we know we're getting close to our lemon curd coming together. Once we have that, we're going to take our pan off the heat and put our 6 tablespoons of room temperature unsalted butter in the pan, and then we'll whisk. The heat from the pan, the residual heat that the pan should still be holding from being on top of the double boiler, should be enough to melt that unsalted butter into your curd. And this is really where you're going to start to see the actual viscosity of the curd come together. It's not going to be as thick as when it is cooled, of course, but you should start to have that resistance come together. So now we're going to pour everything into a clean glass jar, and then we're going to use some cellophane to help it set. This is better than just putting the cap on. You want that cellophane to really touch the top of the curd. After it's been refrigerated, you can see it has a beautiful texture to it, and you can really store this for about 10 days.
Thank you guys so much for joining us this week for our afternoon macaroon bite. My name is Coco. I hope you all enjoyed making this beautiful lemon curd with me, and I really encourage you guys to look for opportunities to utilize this in some non-traditional ways. Obviously, lemon curd makes us think about a beautiful high tea, or spreading it on crumpets or biscuits or scones, but I have branched out and used it in some other more creative ways as well, and it's absolutely delicious. Throw some in a vinaigrette, use it to baste a roasted chicken, scoop some on top of ice cream, or even use it in your favorite cocktail. This is a beautiful, zesty, bright, spreadable addition to so many components of our cooking. So really think outside the box on ways that you can utilize this and really enjoy it to its fullest. Please comment down below and let us know how you used it, or if you have any favorite ways to use your fruit curds. Please like and subscribe below. It really does help us continue to do what we love to do. We do post new videos every week to feed our bodies and to feed our souls. We'll link the chocolate fondant video up here if you guys want to make those in tandem together like we did. Please feel free to do that. I know they'll turn out beautifully. And until next time, bon appetit.